Hello friends and welcome back to Hades. Last time we had a, in my opinion, very fun run with the Spares Aspect of Achilles. We built some kind of hybrid attack and cast built with the Floodshot of Poseidon. And at the end we're actually able to pull out a win by the skin of our teeth. Because we got the Blizzard Shot upgrade from the duo boon with Poseidon and Demeter. So that was a very fun one. So let's get another one going here and see which weapon we take today. Okay, the game says it's time for another bow run. And we could actually do that. Why the hell not? Yeah, this sounds like a nice idea.
What are the limits of your power?
But we don't use the aspect of Chiron again today. We could go for the aspect of Hera. Though we only have it at level 1 as well. Excuse me. Like the last time with the aspect of Achilles. This time, going for this one would actually be a bit of a problem again against bosses. Because this would also make us pretty much use a cast build. So we can load our casts into our attack and then shoot them on the enemies. You know what, let's go for a level 2 aspect of Hera run here, huh? That sounds like a good idea. And for that we should actually plan ahead to see which cast we were probably using. First of all, last time we got our last keepsake that we were missing by giving a gift to Orpheus. And this means we can deal 10% extra damage to distant foes. You know what? We could use this for starters, but yeah, you know what? Let's start out getting a God's keepsake here actually to make us get a special kind of boon for our cast. And you know what? Maybe we could use the overflowing cup and get Dionysus trippy shot. I think this would also not get stuck in enemies, but instead like form this festive fog on the ground, and then when it's dissolving, we could immediately pick them up again. That could be a nice idea. You know what? Let's try it, huh? Why not? Also, let's take a look at our Mirror of Night here, and I noticed I made a little mistake here regarding the Fated list that we were working on right now to use all of the Mirror of Night talents, because after the last episode I actually noticed that we did not get the God's Legacy and Privileged status of the list. So it seems like it's not enough to only have the one chosen here at the Mirror of Night, but you also need to have invested at least 1 point into it so that it counts for the Fated list indeed. So I think we should be using these ones immediately again. But this time we invest a little bit of stuff here. So we get a 20% damage bonus when we have foes afflicted by at least 2 status curse effects. That could even be interesting if we get like some status effect on our attack and our special maybe, so we can stack 2 different status effects and then deal a lot of damage by loading our cast and then shooting at the enemies, dealing a lot of bonus damage with our cast then. Could be interesting. And let's also get a point of God's Legacy going for 250 darkness for only 1% chance to get a legendary or duo boon. So this time these should get off the list if we manage to win this run. For the other things like thick skin seems good, deep pockets is also nice, but we could also try and use the golden touch and do this run with a little bit less money. You know what? Let's do that. And I wonder how many levels there are actually of this one. So this is like, you get a bit of money for all of the gold that you still have when you clear an underworld region. 5% goes up to 10 then maybe, and this will probably be it, right? Let's see. Oh no, you can even stack it further. I don't know how much it goes, but I don't want to spend all of our darkness now. So let's keep it at that. And maybe we can do the remaining ones then in the next run, so we don't have to do that many more runs. but I'm not quite sure which ones are missing. So let's do these 3 for now, and that should be alright, huh? Okay, I think we are good regarding that. And then with the Pact of Punishment, the convenience fee would be really problematic if we pay more money to buy some stuff and then we get like extra money depending on what we have left. This would be a bit bad. So maybe we exchange this one for something else. Purge a boon to unlock the Scale of the Underworld. You know what? I'm willing to try this one. Are we at 9 heat? A little bit more than we need. But should be enough, huh? Should be good. So hopefully we get the cast of Dionysus now first. Okay, no we don't. We get a hammer upgrade indeed. More damage to distant foes. Extra damage in an area but charges up slower. I don't want the reduced range of the twin shot, I believe. I think we take the sniper shot. Just a little bit of extra damage. So we could try to keep a bit of a distance to the enemies and make use of that. Huh?
Let's go, Coronaut.
Okay, we got a Chaos Gate at the very start. You know what? With the key being there, this could be awfully useful. Maybe some extra damage for our cast or something like that. Or another blood crystal could also be extremely helpful.
Perhaps you ought to let them know the truth about your journey's goal. They are vain and think that it is them you seek.
I'll never get out of here if not for their help, but I can't let them know about Mother. She wants to remain hidden from them.
A difficult position to be in, son of Hades.
Sure is.
Champions may not appreciate leaving this land, but you can trust that I shall keep your secret. I wish to see how your predicament plays out.
I'm not sure if this is very nice of Chaos, but hey. 50 more max HP is nice. Darkness and gemstone rewards are worth more. It's also nice because we could use the gemstones to exchange for keys and then for nectar. And darkness is also welcome all the time. Slippery Soul will probably be most useful for the run. In the long run, Caustic Eclipse could be more useful. I don't want the special damage. Let's take this one actually. And now, probably... we have the upgrade that we can reroll boons, right? From the Mirror of Night. So I believe getting another reroll could actually be very beneficial right now. We will get some darkness and gemstones later, when we have the increased amounts. And now we actually could use our card, even if we don't have an upgrade yet. So you see, we're loading them in. And now they are actually stuck in that big guy. So we do need to have a proper cast that deals more damage. So we can, at best, one-shot an enemy. Oh, too bad. At best, one-shot the enemy, immediately pick up our cast again, and repeat that for the next one, huh?
Got it. Not yet.
So Hera's bow is actually dealing lots and lots of like burst damage. You deal one big hit, and if that's not enough, then you're in a bit of a pickle. Like with that one, it will surely not be enough, yeah. Let's also try and get like something out of the sniper shot upgrade and try hitting some perfect shots, huh? Okay, so far so good. These guys are actually really tanky. Oh, come on. didn't look out enough for that bomb there. I was really concentrated on hitting the other guy with the explosion of this little urn there. Yeah, but still, that was pretty much the first hit that we got, right? So, wow, pretty much alright so far. But these guys, I'm not actually interested to deal max damage. They have so low HP. Yeah, with these armored guys, there's a bit more incentive to actually use our cast there. And I would really like to get another boon, so we can maybe... Yeah, thank you, there's Dionysus. We got his keepsake, and it took so long to actually get him to pop, right? See him for the first time. Okay, these guys are very, very easy. And that's that. Okay, come on. Give us some good. Something good.
Dionysus, mate. Have I mentioned how pleased I am to have made your acquaintance?
That's a very swell guy, right?
What is that for me? Really? I mean, cheers, man. That is awful generous of you. I'm much obliged.
Okay. Give us something good.
To know something, young man. It's been a bit of a long haul, but you are getting closer to the surface, and you'll get there someday, and we're with you, however long it takes, okay?
Okay. Drunken Strike, Drunken Flourish, Trippy Flare. Yeah, that's the one that we want to have. So you see this, the cast is now renamed to Flare. And it also influences like how much damage it deals, I believe. I'm not quite sure. This is only normal rarity, but it is what we want. And now we get like 100 damage from the blast of our cast. Huh? Oh, so maybe we want to buy something. I don't need the health. Damage to armor, not useful. Okay. And another Dionysus boon, you know what? With 74 gold in our bank.
Let's go, lads.
Yeah, and you see, this deals a whole lot more damage against these guys. And it also does not get stuck in them. Which I think is very, very nice. 300 damage from the cast of Dionysus. That's a good amount of burst damage. Drunken Flourish, After Party, Strong Drink. You know what? This early, getting Strong Drink, this will be at least a 20% damage bonus, which is bonus damage for everything, which means it also influences our cast.
Cheers to that.
And some more darkness, which also means some more max HP. The one thing about the trippy shot now is, if we do one shot an enemy, there will still be passive fog around, so we can't immediately get our cast back now. It's better against bosses, I would say, where otherwise we would have to wait a long time for our stuck cast to come back. But against normal enemies, which he actually could one-shot, it is a little bit worse. But I think all in all, it should still be very, very worth it to use it. Max HP is nice. You know what? I don't want to get into a situation where we don't have enough HP again. So let's get enough of that early this run, huh? Just so we don't get a nasty surprise later again. Okay, more of these. Yeah, for these guys it's probably better to like use our cast in small bursts, like one here, one there, instead of loading all of them at once. Oh, and some more nectar. That's something that I'm really glad to see. We should also like try to get some more boon, because we will have to sell something. And I think right now the trippy shot is the only one that we have, right? Which would mean that we had to get rid of it at the end of this area if we don't get anything else till then. Oh, come on then. Good enough. Also, the trippy shot, stunning enemies from time to time with the festive fog, could actually be very, very useful in the long run. Later in this run here. Okay.
Good stuff.
We got the trippy flare level up. And we can get 150 darkness. Let's do that. No boons though.
Stop the bridges.
No time to lose.
Yeah, with the big area that the trippy flare has, I think we also have good chances against like these big clumps of enemies.
To look for better help.
Collect our reward, 110 darkness with the extra 215, and I think this time we take the money indeed, because we will get some interest there, right? And I hope we will be able to get another boon going before this ends. Because it would be a shame if we had to sell our cast that we also have already put an upgrade into, right? It's really only numbskulls. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. Some more money, and there we have the shop, which is the shop at the end of the area, I would believe. Hopefully we can buy a boon. We can buy a boon of Dionysus. Can't buy the Hermes boon then though. But I don't want to buy a Hermes boon and then have to sell it. Take a quick look here. We do have the strong drink, which we could also sell. But this would be a pity if we had to. Let's do it like this.
Just what I need.
Attack inflicts hangover, special inflicts hangover. You know what? I would say let's get the after party for now. So maybe after the boss fight we can heal up a little bit, then sell the boon, and we got at least something out of it. Let's do it.
Cheers, mate. Darkness.
And you know what? Let's also buy the darkness. Despite this being like losing something that we could get interest from.
Enjoy it, Charon, mate. Don't go thinking I'm just being kind to get you to lower your prices for me. That would be unconscionable.
But we do get a good amount of extra darkness from it, so it's worth investing, I would say.
There you are. Heard rumblings about some news back at your daddy's house, Redblood. So his illustrious abducted queen, she's come back home?
Wait, how do you even know all that? And should you really be talking about the queen that way?
I don't answer to her. She can come and go as she wants for all I care. But you want to know who can't? Yeah, you.
Yeah, Electo's the really, really reckless one here. I really gotta say, I don't really know how much I like her. Sometimes she's like so much of a... She's sometimes I think she's hard to endure. At other points, I think her character is really fitting, like her being a fury, you know? We do have to speed up a little bit here, huh? I didn't really notice that we were so close on the tight deadline. Ooh, 4.5 seconds left only.
See you later.
Okay, I think we should try and speed up a little bit now in Asphodel. Okay, our health is looking good at least. So strong drink actually made us heal up to full, so we didn't even need to have the boon of Dionysus to heal up after the fight. I completely forgot about that. So what do we do now? Demeter could be interesting, so we can maybe like slow enemies with our attack while we are shooting at them. I get a little bit of extra damage. That could be an interesting thing to have. Also, I believe there is a synergy with a duo boon between Demeter and Dionysus that we could use, right? Ice Wine. Cast blast an area with freezing faster fog that inflicts chill. Blast damage plus 30%. I think this could be really, really nice. Upgrading our damage. Also freezing enemies with the cast. We would need our Frost Strike, for example, and then could make this do. I think this sounds incredibly good. Yeah, let's do that and get some boons from Demeter, huh?
Okay.
We need to sell something, and it's the strong... the after party. No, we don't want to sell the strong drink. Damage bonus will probably be very, very useful.
Could use the extra coin.
And then... You know what? I'm willing to give some health for this extra money.
Oh, I'm rich.
And getting a Prometheus stone could actually be very, very nice as well. Let's do that.
Nowhere to go but up. And check.
Okay, so far so good, but we need to speed up a little bit.
Pop up here.
Okay. That's what that was like always the first little test for me. Yeah, that's good damage. But really only in these short bursts, right? Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, good enough. And let's keep going. You know what? 75 gemstones is not what I'm looking for right now. I think we need to like keep our time in check. And we actually go to Demeter. And hopefully we get her attack boon. And are set to get our upgrade for our task with duo boon in the near future, huh? Wow, that's so many. Oops, missed. Press the wrong button there. I think the wow, the damage up for our cast there could actually be very, very much needed. I would really like to get something good regarding that one from Chaos, maybe, if we had the opportunity. Yeah, this does take a little bit too long to get our cast back all the time.
Lady Demeter. Thank you.
A conscientious gift, my little sprout, and I am grateful for your generosity. A bit of nectar cut straight through the cold, I say.
There's also a fishing spot. Let's not miss that one.
The heat has risen quite considerably there, is that not so? And then if my foster brothers tampered with the temperature, I'll have to cool things off.
Please give us something good. Frost Flourish, Mistra Dash, Nourished Soul. Okay, Nourished Soul wouldn't be bad. But I think we want to fish for the attack boon. Let's reroll.
To see more options.
Frost Strike on a blue rarity. You know what? That's what we want to take.
Cool, cool.
And let's fish. There's a little urn as well up there. Whoa, that was a quick one. Almost missed it. And there's a shop and a Hermes spoon. You know what? Hermes could be really, really good for us. Oh, and Thanatos.
Thought I'd drop in.
A lot of stuff happening right now.
I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with?
Okay.
Let's see how quickly we can wrap this up.
Let's see.
2 kills for us. Yeah, this is really working out nicely. All of the enemies being so close together. This one goes to 10. Ah, we are still far ahead of him. Yeah, but now we need to start watching out so we don't get hit too much. Okay, lost a bit of health there.
I never could have come this far this quickly had it not been for your tireless support, Lord Hermes, sir. I'm in your debt.
I really need to start getting hit less.
Because I gotta say I had a few concerns when we first met, your father being who he is and all, but you're all right.
Okay.
So I kind of placed a bet with the old boatman, my associate that is, that you could beat him in a fight twice in a row. No pressure or anything, but just in case you prove me right one of these days, I would appreciate it, cuz.
So this is indeed like a little side objective that you can actually do. This will be a prophecy. Hyper sprint could be very useful. Attack is faster could also be nice. Side hustle, I don't think we want. I think for now it's the hyper sprint. And let's also give him a little bit of nectar.
Why bother with such empty gestures, Zag? You've said you're getting out of here. Best focus on that and leave me be.
It's not an empty gesture then. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself. I told you I don't need your help here, Thanatos.
It wasn't being offered. Just happened to be in the area is all. Carry on, Zagreus.
Okay. Our max HP is actually looking quite alrightish right now. Zeus or another Dionysus one. What could we get of Zeus that would actually be very helpful? We got some good boons of Dionysus. So you know what? Let's go here. Hopefully this is not the Witch's Circle. If this is the Witch's Circle, I'll be extremely pissed. Okay, it's the Gorgon head and the other one.
God, I love sex.
Okay. The armor of the head gone at least. Okay, first one down. And now here comes the hard work. Yeah, that was a really good hit. Nice. Okay.
Enough of them. Please, Lord Uncle Zeus, accept this gift of nectar in your honor, though it is such a pittance in comparison to all the generosity you've shown.
Very pleased to see a show of such respect and admiration for your uncle, Zagreus. You'll go quite far here on Olympus with an attitude like that. Not everyone's as mannered, nor as wise.
Oh my god.
You've traveled rather quickly to this point. Which reminds me, I've not seen Swift Hermes anywhere of late. The rascal's likely dallying about.
You know, like, Zeus being... If you give presents to me, this immediately makes you a wise one. So, yeah, okay, it's like the Greek gods, right? Yeah? That's just how they work. Thunder Dash could actually be nice. Thunder Flourish, nah. Heaven's Vengeance. You know what? Let's take the Thunder Dash. Maybe we can do something with that in the future, indeed. Having a little, like, extra source of damage could actually be very, very useful to finish off, like, enemies that have a little bit of health left. And actually don't really need another cast from to go down. More enemies? Ah, okay. Over here. It would be really nice if the area of the tribute shot was a little bit bigger. But most of the time it's quite sufficient, right? We are nearing 200 max HP. Which is actually a very nice thing as well. Another reroll it is. 5.5 minutes on the clock. I think this is not too bad. Okay. Okay, these skeleton guys are actually wide or rightish what we're doing here, I would say. Oh, now I don't have a cast left. Ah. These guys were so close to each other, we could have just blown them out of the park if we just had a cast left. Wow, all of a sudden, so many enemies. Okay, good enough, but we still took a huge amount of damage again. Not so much huge, but you know, more than I would like to, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. Infernal Trove we don't need. Another Prometheus Stone. You know what? With the 6 encounters here, this will be sufficient to get another cast for the Bone Hydra fight. I think this will be very, very useful indeed. Hermes Bone or a shop? I think regarding our money, we could go to the shop, but another Hermes Bone could actually be big, so let's do that.
In the name of Hades.
What do we get? Greater haste, 30% movement speed. That's actually really, really nice. And we have the option to get rush delivery. Bonus damage based on any bonus move speed. That's actually really, really nice. But I don't actually know, especially if it's epic, but I don't actually know if this only works while we do have the bonus speed. And the only thing that gives us bonus movement speed right now is the one that we go like after dashing, we have a 0.5 second speed bonus. And that one we will never be able to use to get some extra damage going, right? Or maybe we will if we like charge up a shot and then dash out of it. I think this would actually give us the bonus damage for our next shot. Greater haste is also very, very tempting to get, but you know what? For now, let's take the rush delivery and hope that it will work the way I want it to. I think it will. I think it will.
Bone Hydra, if you understand me, menacingly hiss.
Oh my god, missed all of the casts at the very start. And that was a big chunk of damage here. Oh, come on! It's some obstacle! Okay, that one's gone, and that one as well. Good enough.
I'm empty.
Good hit. Really, really big hit. Okay, so far so good. And we do have a good amount of health left. Maybe we won't actually use a Death Defiance this time, huh?
I can't.
I would be stoked, because most of the time I end up using a Death Defiance on the end of this fight very much needlessly.
Oh god, now this.
But not this time. We got a 2.5 minute timer left. So this was an actually quite okay-ish Asphodel.
Enjoy your magma bath. I'll take that.
And I think we got a good amount of power-up as well. Heal to max. A little bit of extra damage. Golden Touch gave us a little bit of extra money. And what do we take now? You know what? Let's take a quick look at the fountain here. Hydra Light. Could be interesting. Trap steal damage to foes. 50% more damage striking undamaged foes. I don't know if this would actually influence... If we charge our cast into our attack and then shoot the enemies, if this will only influence the damage from the attack or also the cast damage, because they hit pretty much at the same time, right? This could be interesting.
Maybe I should switch.
And I think we do have quite a good amount of money. So maybe we take the Bone Hourglass. Get this to last 4 encounters longer, upgrade it a little bit. Yeah, and maybe later when we need some help, we can buy a Hydra Light or something like that. And make it last a little bit longer. So let's do that. And we need to get rid of one boon. And it's not Frost Strike or Strong Drink. I would like to keep the damage up from Strong Drink, so we have to sell Thunder Dash.
Won't be needing that. Enough of this place. Got it.
I'm a bit sad about that, but I think it's not essential for our build right now. I really hope we get some more boons from either Dionysus or Demeter, so we have a chance to get the Ice Wine upgrade. And I would also like to upgrade the cast a little bit more to deal more damage. Would I like to have that over some max HP? I think right now I actually will. Yeah? Yeah. Making an executive decision here. Okay, so far so good. Our normal attack is really not dealing that much damage, but it's sufficient to get rid of some stuff at least. Demeter's damage bonus here is actually helping at least in some way. Okay, so far so good. Give me an upgrade for the Trippy Flare. 160 damage up to 202. Okay, that's a big damage up. That sounds really, really nice. And we have an option to get a boon from Demeter. This could be the duo. This could be the duo. If we get that, that would be fantastic.
More long spears?
Now imagine that the guys that were standing into the passive fog there all the time would also be completely chilled. So they would probably have not been able to hit us there. So the passive fog would not only stun them occasionally, but as well slow them down a lot. And would also increase our damage even more, right? That wasn't too bad.
In the name of Hades,
We do have a lot of nectar left. Frost Flourish, Demeter's 8, Rare Crop. You know what? None of these are actually useful right now. Demeter's 8 would be not too bad. It doesn't deal too much damage, but it also inflicts a lot of chill. But let's reroll and hope for the
let's see what else.
duo again. Ah, we don't get it. Okay, so what do we actually take? Frost Flourish doesn't make any sense, I would say. Killing Freeze. We don't actually have a lot going if we get a Killing Freeze, because we don't have a lot of ability to freeze foes. But when all foes are chill afflicted, if there's only one enemy, like Hades, he would immediately be decaying for 20 damage every 0.5 seconds, right? Bonus Restoration of Nourished Soul is nice, but right now I don't think we need the health. And this could actually be very, very helpful against Hades. And I think Killing Freeze unlocks the legendary boon of Demeter, which we also did not have yet, and could get off the Fated list. Let's take Killing Freeze.
Ice cold.
And something good to buy. We could get the Hydra Light and have 7 chambers of healing up again. Oh, this would be very good for peace of mind, I would say. And let's also take the Yarn of Ariadne and hope that this helps us get our duo boon. 150 darkness. I think we can afford the time here.
Champions of Elysium.
I'm trying to use the amount of casts that I put into each attack a bit more judiciously. So I don't, like, use all of them at once. That actually was very, very fast. This would be a lot of darkness with the 75% bonus we have. 255, nice! And more nectar, which is also a palm upgrade, a random one. And actually the decay is doing something right now. Yeah, you see the enemy taking damage over time there. If there's only that few enemies around. Yeah, now we don't actually get that much out of it. But we could try and make it work for us. Yeah, now it's only 2 enemies. Both of them are frozen. I do actually think this boon is doing a lot of good for us right now. Palm upgrade for the Frost Strike, that's not bad at all. And we can get to Patroclus. Oh, there's Artemis. We could maybe get her call, which would be probably very useful. Something else we could get of her, that's nice. Patroclus could give us a little bit of bonus damage for the champion boss fight. You know what? Right now, I don't think we need Patroclus. Let's go here. This is also one more fight that we have to do. So if we actually like decided to use on the Pact of Punishment even tighter time frame for the run, we could actually use something like going to Patroclus in order to skip a fight, pretty much, and get let's save some time so we don't run out of it. Oh, come on! That was a very close one. Die. Okay. But I don't think we need it right now, and this one could actually be very nice.
My Lady Artemis, this is nothing next to all your grace and favor.
Also, we didn't give her a lot of nectar yet, so...
Hey, wait.
Oh, that's very kind, though. Let's get back to hunting now, okay?
She's completely flabbergasted. What? What? An offering? She's not used to it.
I have to admit, you're very capable with Coronoct. Now I can hit a bullseye in my sleep, but you'll be right there with me if I don't keep practicing, I think.
Yeah, what do we actually get here? Pressure points, 4% chance for critical damage. This could influence our cast damage. That could be very nice. True shot, I don't want to exchange the trippy shot for trippy flare. Deadly flourish, meh. Pressure points, actually only 4% chance, but if it triggers, this will add a lot of damage. So maybe it's actually worth it. Max HP or money, we do have a good amount of money. We could get more interest from it, but I do think a little bit more health would actually be good once we start using our Death Defiances. Are these all of the guys that are here, so we can maybe inflict some decay? I'm really trying to, like, use this, yeah, and inflict all of the enemies with decay. For that, actually, the flourish of Demeter would probably be very, very useful. But you know, there's only so much stuff that we can get, right? Yeah, the decay damage actually, I think, was quite huge there on this fight, again. No shop or something like that. And you know what? Artemis Boon is good. But we do have so much money, we could get a 10% interest. Like, this would be like 56 gold extra. If we don't spend anything now, and maybe you can buy like another point of Titan's Blood at the end in the Temple of Styx. But I do believe getting, like, a little bit of health before the boss fight would actually be nice. We do have the Hydra Lights, though, so we will be healing up from that. Let's get the Artemis Boon. Oh, this is actually not yet the end of Elysium. My bad. Oh, that's so nice to have these guys slow down and not able to deal a lot of damage, not having to worry about running from them all the time. Because, you see, when they hit, they actually do deal a good chunk of damage. Oh, that was a close one. Come on, get frozen. Decay. I didn't really use decay damage, like, at all so far. I haven't really at any point used a build with decay damage, but it's actually quite nicely. Working quite nicely. Deadly Flourish, meh. Artemis 8 could be nice. Support Pyre, I don't actually think is good for us right now. Normally I love this boon, but we are dealing, like, very few instances of attack or special damage. It's not working for the cast, so let's use Artemis 8 to have, like, a greater call at the end of a boss fight to finish it off. Could actually be very, very nice. And now Darkness or Key. We have one reroll still, so let's get some more darkness and profit from our boon to get extra darkness, huh? Too bad we didn't still have an opportunity to get our duo boon that we were shooting for, huh? It would still be very nice to get that one. This again is a really, really fun, like, hybrid cast attack run, which, okay, you know, with the Hera Bow aspect, it's always what you're shooting for, right? It's always a hybrid attack and cast run, but it's working out quite nicely. 7 encounters of Eye of Lamia. Special dealing more damage in there, but 12 encounters increase movement speed, which is also translating to additional damage for us. Don't forget about that. We do buy both of these. Another hammer upgrade or a palm. I think with a level 3 in our trippy shot, this is enough damage. More is always good, but you know, there's diminishing returns. We get something good out of the hammer. Maybe a palm would be better still. I think maybe we want to go for a really high level boon here. Maybe that's the prudent choice. I'm not 100% convinced, but I say it could very well be the right choice here. All of the casts are lying around at one point or another. That's really bad. Why would I leave these guys down there? Holy moly! What did that guy do here to jump around like that? Get rid of the ranged enemies first. These are really getting on my nerves right now. Yeah, in situations like these, where I would actually really love to have the boon from Hermes to automatically pick up your blood crystals that lie on the ground, because you see, they do come back by themselves after a time, but it does take quite a bit of time, and we only have 3 minutes left. This will actually make it a bit problematic to beat the bosses quickly enough. Cross strike damage up, Artemis 8, pressure points, 5% chance for critical damage. You know what? I think Artemis 8 will be better. Artemis 8, good damage bonus. Let's do it like that. And now we actually go to the shop. Use some of that 700 gold. I think we want the health up and the Artemis boon. Or maybe we don't want the Artemis boon so we can get some extra interest from the money. Don't do that and have it. Don't like oversave. Yeah? I talked about this before, I think, and you really shouldn't have this Mirror of Night upgrade keep you from spending your money, because if you don't spend it at all, it's not useful, right? Hunter's Mark could actually be good. Higher critical chance. Mark critical chance. Critical damage from like any source, also from our cast. Maybe very nice. Also the health up, 250 right now. We are at max HP pretty much, so we don't need to buy the food there.
Well, look at you, Charon, mate. You're looking well. Something's different about you. Can't quite put my finger on it. Have you done something with your hair?
With your hair.
I knew it.
I knew it. Okay, 2.5 minutes for us to beat these guys. I think we need to like look into keeping them both decaying and frozen. This will probably be very, very useful in order to get enough damage done here quickly. Yeah, I think the damage output we are having here is actually quite nice. Let's also try and keep them frozen. Yeah, we had both of them there. Nice. Ah, I thought I messed up again, but I think this indeed through the barrier still hit Asterios. Oh, that was good damage. A serious almost gone. Nice. Now we can use the greater call. Nice. Oh, that was a good fight.
What a genuine ambrosia bottle.
Very quick as well. It only took like 1 minute. I have seen people defeat these guys a lot quicker than that, but you see how Theseus like pretty much like went into second phase, which means 50% HP gun. The moment that we actually killed Asirius, the DK damage was big here. Very big.
Thank you for your support, my shade.
Good amount of money left. 41 extra gold. 42 indeed. Some more damage and healing to full. All of our Death Defiance is still intact. Maybe we don't actually need to use the Evergreen Account this time. What could we actually do instead? We could use the Skull Earring indeed. Because we have a lot of Death Defiances still. And that means if we get to low HP and start using our Death Defiances, we will all the time profit from this one and deal more damage during the boss fight. I think the extra damage would be more useful than the extra survivability because we do have a lot of Death Defiances and HP left. Let's take the Skull Earring, make some use out of it, and also start leveling it up. But I should have bought something from this thing here before exchanging our hourglass that we had, right? I don't think we need the Hydrolytes, so it's probably not problematic. Let's invest into the Gaia's treasure here. 29. Because the extra we get there. Damage to armor we don't need, and we need to sell something. Killing freeze. I'm not selling. Hyper sprint. Rush delivery. We could reroll this to hopefully get some other boons to sell. What would we actually want to sell out of all of the boons that we have? We could sell Hunter's Mark, maybe. Yeah, I think this is really... Treasure points and Hunter's Mark are like really the only boons that I really would like to give up. Because all the other ones are actually so nice right now. Maybe we could try and get one of these ones.
What else we got?
Killing freeze, pressure points, frost strike. Okay, let's sell the pressure points. Yeah?
Oh, that's cold. I'm almost out of here.
Probably the best decision we could make here. And hopefully we could still get the duo boon. I would still like to get it. I think it will still be very useful to have Hades slowed down as much as possible during the most of the fight. There is one damager boon with high rarity that we can buy. But first, let's get fishing here.
You're mine.
Okay, small fish, but at least something. And you know what? Oh, maybe we can get the most out of it. Let's bite this first. Frost Flourish, Frozen Soul, Nourished Soul. Frozen Touch it is. You know what? Out of these, I think Frozen Touch is the most useful. When you get hit by that there, you will be completely chilled, will be very slow then. Range damage is really nothing there, but... we don't have a reroll. If we had a reroll now, that would be very nice, but... too bad we don't. So, what do we get here? Another Demeter boon to get. Max HP. Another Dionysus boon, so 2 chances. I think we start with Dionysus then, because this will have a higher rarity. No, this little skull symbol there. I really think the DK damage is doing a lot here for us. I can't tell. I can't overestimate that. Or overstate that, I would say. It's really nice damage. Maybe I have really underestimated in the past. But I think we should try and get through this a bit more quickly. So we don't end up having time problem here at the end against that, right? Very nice to get the occasional health regeneration thingies there. From the Eye of Lamia that we bought like a long time ago, right?
Another one of those gigantic satyrs.
And these also made a lot of these enemies drop health. Again, nothing that we want. Or maybe something? Drunken Flourish, Drunken Dash. Could inflict some extra damage through Hangover. Or we could get a little health up and some more Nectar. I think on the long run, this is actually the most useful. And we got a Frozen Touch upgrade. Yeah, okay, the damage from that one is really, really minuscule. So nothing too useful there, really. And then, let's go for Demeter. And after that, probably health. If we still haven't found. Wow. I really hate the poison from these guys. If we still haven't found the Satyr Sect then. Excuse me. The decay damage is actually so nice. I know I've been saying this like for the last 20 minutes, but I still gotta say I'm a bit surprised by that. And this is only normal rarity. This could be a lot better, right?
Should I take the trade?
You only have a killing freeze on normal rarity with 20 damage. You're sure not selling our Trippy there. We do need that. Okay. I really like the playstyle of Hera's Bow as well. It is a very unique style. And it feels very strong as well. But only have a good card though, right? So you do have to watch out which one you take. And I do actually think, for example, Demeter's card, which is very, very strong with some other casts built, is one of the worst things that you can get with Hera's Bow. Because you see, when you use the cast of Demeter with Hera's Bow, it would spawn the crystal at the point of impact, firing straight into the direction that you were looking at when firing. And when the enemy moves only a little bit to the side, it will be immediately out of the laser and take no damage anymore. So, Snowburst. When you cast, damage throws around you and inflict chill. Ravenous will... When you have no casts, take less damage and deal more. So, all our casts are out. I think when we, like, put the cast into our... If we load the cast into our weapon, this also makes the blood crystal disappear from our interface there. So if we put all three of them on our cast, will this mean that we do deal 10% more damage with the cast damage part of our next shot as well? This could be really nice indeed. Could be higher rarity. Yeah, but now, right now I'm really getting picky, right? So we didn't get our dual boon, too bad. Could get some more money. Or the health. I think best for now is the health. I don't know if there's anything down there we actually would really like to buy. I don't actually think so. Chance to drop health items for 3 encounters. If we get the fountain, we will be healed to full. So I don't think we need that. Let's buy the Gaia's treasure. And that is it. Video getting a little bit long though, right now. Despite this being a very nice run and having a good amount of damage output in bursts, it seems that this was actually a bit of a slower run. Hopefully we will find Satyr Sect right now. And by virtue of that, actually, be able to start the boss fight, huh? Come on. Oh, there was a little urn I missed.
Satyrs here. Now back to Cerberus.
I think this time I actually managed to not miss a lot of stuff, at least. Hopefully. Normally, when I look at the footage of a video I recorded, I'm like, oh, there was a fishing spot, and there was an urn, and I've completely didn't take this infernal trove into account and stuff like that. Let's get the poms here, I would say, huh?
You're doing business.
Frozen Touch upgrade, Artemis 8 upgrade, Hunter's Mark. Artemis 8 is probably the best of these. I would have really hoped to get the cast or maybe even the attack upgraded. Artemis 8 should be fine as well. And now another pom or maybe the health up. You know what? Health up. And that should do it. I think we are extremely well prepared. 330 max HP is a lot. We do have a lot of damage output. Our time limit is fine. 6 minutes left. I'm not worried about this fight at all.
It's kind of nice out here.
It is.
My brothers and my sisters and myself, we too wanted to slay our parents. The Titans. Bastards. And worse.
This will probably come back to us in Hades 2, right? Because we know that the main villain in Hades 2 is the Titan Kronos. As he said, they wanted to slay their
You
parents.
succeeded. Chopped up some of them into many tiny bits and sprinkled them throughout the pits of Tartarus so they can't regenerate. Or so I hear. Inspiring, really.
But it seems that somehow Kronos managed to do so, right?
We had no recourse at the time save to collaborate. Developed a specific plan and saw it through. And the Titans. You think me cruel, yet know nothing of cruelty. But here, you want something to hate, then have it.
Hard words. Ah, that took a good chunk of his HP. And I have to say, I do actually like the extra damage that he takes from decaying. That was like 1,400 damage from our casts. Do these skulls actually count as enemies regarding if the enemies are decaying or not? That's an interesting question. I think they actually do, right? No, they don't. But the skull was not frozen and that actually did take damage over time, right? Let's use this. We will have another chance. Oh, come on. He went Imperious the millisecond I used that cast. Oh, how very unfortunate. Will you stop firing your bow for a second? That guy has a lot too many arrows in his quiver. Oh. Scout Earring's doing something now, at least. I am taking a lot too much damage, I have to say. But I still think this will be working out alright. Huh? But I'm really playing this very sloppily right now. I have to admit. Okay. Focus a little bit. Even if you think you're well off, you should really not get overconfident, right? Heavy played Darkest Dungeon. We all know overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Sorry, I had to look from the screen there for a millisecond.
I'm with you, boy.
Oh, I'm hit.
Okay. Let's dodge all of that stuff here. Skull Earring doing its thing again. Oh. Okay. Incredibly sloppy fight here. Incredibly sloppy.
It seems I was no match for you this time.
Could have easily done this without using a Death Defiance, I would say.
You win, boy.
Still a very fun run.
Say hi to Hypnos for me.
Say hi to Hypnos. You will be able to say hi to him
My father's name.
very soon as well. Clear time 32 minutes, 33 minutes more like. Not very quick, but our 4th victory with the Heart-Seeking Bow. We do need some more wins with the Shield of Chaos, maybe the Twin Fist and the Adamant Rail. With the Shield of Chaos we've only beaten 4 heats, so maybe this is the one that we are going for next time again. I've already tried doing the Shield of Chaos run like 2 episodes ago, I believe. But yeah, that one was the one we actually lost. Maybe we need to get some revenge there. For now, I would say let's pick up our Titan's Blood here. Gemstones. Phew, 100 of them. And there's no fishing spot, so let's leave and go home, huh?
Reflecting on his victory, Prince Zagreus observes how death can take hold in so many different ways. At times quite slowly, and at other times.
No.
Okay. Let's see who we can actually talk to and get some more little bits of the story going, huh?
Thank you everyone, you're too kind.
Okay. Hypnos is not here. As are our mother and father. Let's give a little bit of nectar to the servers as well, huh?
Only the very best treats for my best friend, right, boy?
Hmm? Hasn't gotten anything in a long time.
Cerberus yelps in merriment upon receiving such a generous offering.
And a few scratchies as well.
Hail.
Hail.
Achilles, sir. Within the Codex, you'd written something about someone with whom you shared your life. When you were flesh and blood.
Ah, that is a private matter for me, lad. From a time I had convinced myself the Codex would be for my own eyes alone. My past is not really worth mentioning. And I'm presently on duty, so begging your pardon, please.
It seems to be a touchy topic for him, huh?
Oh, of course, sir.
Hey, but there's Dusa!
How's your relationship with Nyx been lately, Dusa? She strikes me as a pretty intense supervisor. You getting on okay?
Oh, Miss Nyx? I'll do whatever she says. Why? Did she say something about me? She did. Oh, why would you be asking otherwise? Oh no, am I losing my job?
Hey, no, it's not like that. It's just a feeling that I've had from glimpses of the interactions that I've seen between you two. I haven't always got along with Nyx, but I know she cares deeply about this house and everyone in it, including you.
Well, that's nice to know. She cares about my work performance, that's for very sure, and I'm doing everything I can to live up to and exceed her expectations. Tell her that.
Oh, don't fly off. I wanted to give you some more nectar as well. Okay, missed the opportunity. Hey, it's Thanos here, and we can't actually give nectar to him because we have already given him some during the run.
Thanatos, I ought to have asked by now, but what's it like? Up there, I mean, outside. You never talk about it. I almost forget that's where you go for work.
What can I say? It's different. I never stay up there for very long. Don't think I could. It starts making me feel ill. Too many sensations all at once. And when the chariot of Helios is in the sky, it gets so bright that I can barely see.
That sounds awful. If it's that bad, why would all the Olympians chat it up so much?
There's no accounting for their taste, I guess.
Yeah, people have different tastes, huh? If you're born in the underworld, you're probably used to it, right? And not to the outer world at all.
Why, this is absolutely splendid, Zagreus. Is this really for me? It's so very kind of you to think of me like this.
I want you to have it, Orpheus. You've brightened up our lives down here more than you know. I only wish that you could see that.
And maybe it will help you get into mood to sing again, maybe.
Say, Orpheus, Eurydice told me your songs, some of them came from her. She seems quite brilliant. You choose your muse well.
I owe my everything to my Eurydice. She authored many of my songs indeed, and she inspired many, many more. Whilst living, we collaborated frequently, you see.
But weren't you the famous one? I don't understand why she doesn't share your renown.
It is but one of life's injustices, I fear. I always sang her praises every chance I had, and she asserted herself splendidly. Yet even still, our listeners believed our songs, they came from me. What else could I have done?
I don't exactly know the ways of mortals, mate, but I'm pleased to hear you always giving credit where it's due.
Yeah.
I know no other way, my friend.
And you shouldn't. It's really, really important if someone else did something good for you that you don't take this for yourself, and you really have to take it onto others and tell them that, hey, this guy is really nice, he did something very good for me. You expect others to do the same for you, right? So why would you not actually keep this from people then, huh? I think it's a very good character trait to do stuff like that.
How can I possibly accept such generosity, my child? Surely others whom you know are more deserving of such offerings.
Surely not.
Nonsense, Nyx. I want you to have it. You've always cared for me. I can't ever repay you for that.
Congratulations on your new responsibilities, my child. So you have reason to rise from here to the surface still.
It's more of a formality, I think. My responsibilities, such as they are, remain quite similar to those that got me to this point. But thank you, Nyx. It's strange to think that I can serve the house by trying to break from it time after time.
There can be no escape. Your father wishes that this reputation spread, so that the mortals in the Shades never attempt what you were able to achieve.
Well, it does beat standing around in my chambers aimlessly. And I dare say it feels rather good not to feel utterly incompetent for a change.
It is an honor to be working with you, child.
Likewise, Nyx.
See, what he just said, he was like, he felt completely incompetent for pretty much all of his life until this point. That has to be very taxing on you, right? So, this new feeling for him must be very, very nice indeed, huh?
Hey, Meg. I thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes. Many have tried.
Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our jobs, right?
Get out of my sight, Zagreus. And be thankful violence is prohibited in here.
Well, that switched around very quickly. But we do have some fish for the cook as well. What do we get for it? Key? Gemstones?
Use them wisely, my friend.
Not too bad, I would say. Let's get some more nectar going as well. And throw out all of our gemstones again, huh?
I'll buy that. Could always use
Because
more
I do
keys.
want to keep improving our relationships with all of the guys out there. And we are starting to actually use up all of our gemstones pretty much.
I think I'll take it. Let's have that nectar.
10 nectar for 1 ambrosia is not an exchange we want to take, even if we had the nectar. Right now I believe the nectar is a lot more valuable than the ambrosia indeed. Maybe we actually want to exchange some of that for Titan's blood, but I will only do that if we decide to use an aspect that needs upgrading. For now, let's take a quick look at if we actually got the things off the fated list here.
Another prophecy.
Friendly wager, yeah, that's the one that we have to defeat Karen in 2 successive battles against him. 5 more Titan's blood, indeed. That's a nice thing that's on the line here. I don't know if our last fight that I think we won actually counts for that, if we do need to do 2 more fights in order for this to come to fruition, but let's take a quick look at the Dark Reflections one here. Only 3 more to go, so the 3 that we had going here this time actually are off the list. So next time we will probably have to take a look. We have 1100 darkness, so maybe we can try and get the last 3 that we need out of the way. But we'll take a look at that next time. And for now, let's see if Skelly has something to say. He doesn't, so I think this should be the point where we end today's episode. It was very, very fun. For now, my name is Dominic Bonsai. I'm your friendly little neighborhood tree. I wish you all the best. Stay safe and stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.